Hi Aries, I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you a weekly tarot reading for the week of October 19th to the 25th. And I do want to, of course, take this moment to thank all of my wonderful new and returning subscribers. Welcome, everybody. And if you haven't yet, please do make sure to hit that subscribe button for me. And I more than appreciate all of your likes, shares, and comments, so head on down below and do just that. And while you're down there, you will see all the information you need to book a personal reading with myself. So don't hesitate to shoot me an email and I'll get that started for you. And I am doing something new this week. Once a week, I am now choosing another reader on YouTube, another tarot reader on YouTube to recommend. So this week I chose Lionessence Tarot and Astrology is the name of her channel. She's so unique. You're going to love her. So in the description box below, I will leave you the information you need. Check it out. Check her channel out, all right? And more importantly, I meditated on your overall energy for the week before beginning this reading. And the message that came through was a refreshing change. Ooh, I love it. A refreshing change. Let's get started by pulling a message or two from the Moonology Oracle deck. What do we have for Aries to begin this weekly read? I think we got some there. Beautiful. First and foremost, we have adjustments are required. Not a shock at all that this came out, given the oral message of refreshing change. And it may feel like you don't want to adjust things, but when you do, it'll feel like the overall message says refreshing. It'll feel nice and new. It's good to switch things up. And then we have bring love into the situation. There may be a situation where you feel it's a bit rocky with somebody else, a group of people, or just in general. And they're telling you to bring love into the situation. It could be a family member. I'm gonna leave it at that. The third and final one to begin. It's time to take action, my friend. I mean, I don't have to explain this to you or convince you to take action because you're an Aries. It's just what you do. It's what you're good at. And, you know, utilize all of that energy that you typically have as an Aries and take action towards whatever you want to achieve this week. Let's continue. I want to pull 7 tarot cards, one for each day of the upcoming week. Some shuffling first. One more shuffle for you. Alrighty, Spirit, what do we have for Aries to begin this weekly read? What else do we have? Whoa. That one fell on the floor. Had to pick it up. Spirit is making me work for it. What else do we have for our lovely Aries to continue this weekly read? They're telling me to just pull the last 2 for you. All right, 8 of Pentacles, my friend, to start off on Monday. I truly feel like Monday is going to be a day where you buckle down, you're feeling creative, and you decide to just keep working towards, you keep taking action in regards to whatever project you're working on. Could be just a creative project, a side hustle, a business you're trying to get off the ground. It could just simply be your job. But I feel like you're truly enjoying it. Some of you may create some art on this day. All the power to you, my friend. And it does feel like you may get some bits and pieces of abundance this day. Or you just may feel abundant that day at the very least. King of Wands to move right along to Tuesday. Tuesday leaves you feeling, you wake up feeling rather very confident, very in your power, but very peaceful at the same time. It's like at this point, you just kind of are more at ease about everything as a whole, about where things are heading. And I do feel like it has a lot to do with you focusing on your work. I do feel like a lot of Aries typically will focus on work. You'll just throw yourself into whatever you've been working towards as a distraction, which is good and bad, but we'll leave that at that. But I do feel like you'll feel very in your power that day. And then on Wednesday, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. If there's a situation where you've been feeling very trapped or restricted, on Wednesday, you'll feel very free. Less tied down. Maybe it's because you let go of a person, place, or situation recently. Oh, no. For a lot of you, it's because around this point is when you make that refreshing change. You switch things up a bit. You decide. I saw at the bottom of the deck the Hanged Man. Or at one point I did. I most definitely did at one point when I was shuffling. But essentially, you will find the need to take a step back around this point in the week and re-examine things and therefore readjust things and maybe take on a new opportunity or just find some way to switch things up, freshen things up. And that refreshing change leaves you feeling a lot less burdened, a lot less kind of blah and like you're just doing things day to day. And then Ace of Wands for Thursday. And it leaves you feeling like, okay, Spirit in the Universe is coming in and initiating this new beginning. And by me having this sort of refreshing change around Tuesday and Wednesday, it just continues into Thursday, where Spirit in the Universe has their own unique way for each of you to be like, here's my magic wand. You deserve this new beginning, my friend. You've been working hard. Even if occasionally it's for the wrong reasons. And then we have the Eight of Wands to move right along to Friday. On Friday, it's going to feel like things are moving fast. You wake up and you have a lot to do. Even if you don't want to accomplish everything, it's going to feel like the pace of the day picks up. And you do well with this pace usually. You're a fire sign. You're an Aries, don't forget. And it's aligned with the Eight of Pentacles, and I feel like it has a lot to do with your work. And do you hear how fast I'm talking? Your energy might be very hyped up, very skyrocketed. And it'll help you get even more done when it comes to your work and your career and whatever you've been working towards goal-wise. It's good. Very productive Friday and Monday at the very least. And you might even spend part of that day adjusting a few more things, keeping up that refreshing change. Ace of Cups to move right along to Saturday for the weekend. It all leads up to this point in the week with you feeling very abundant, like your cup is overflowing. You can't help but view things in an optimistic light. And it's good. It's that in itself is a refreshing change. Your mindset is adjusted in a beautiful way because you remember that adjustments are required in pretty much every area of your life at this point. That's not a bad thing. It just means you can't just expect things to be the same always. But nonetheless, you feel so abundant, and it's aligned with the King of Wands. This abundance makes you feel even more in your power, even more at ease, even more confident, and more like yourself, which is amazing. And the challenge is to keep up this optimistic, abundant mindset, my friend. This fresh mindset. And then the Nine of Cups to finish off on Sunday. You finish off the week feeling, on Sunday, don't be surprised when you jump out of bed just not feeling like having a lazy day or anything. You're just so happy, so content. You just kind of want to tell everybody what you've been working towards or what you've achieved or what you've changed. You kind of want to tell everybody about this refreshing change. And because it's aligned with the Eight of Swords, you are feeling so much less tied down and restricted and burdened. It may have a lot to do with your mindset, but to also do with another adjustment in your life. And again, all of which leads up to you feeling so amazing, like you want to jump out of bed in the morning. And so don't be surprised when you get a lot done again on Sunday. Feels like quite a productive week. Let's finish off by pulling a message or two from the Find Your Happy deck. What do we have for Aries to wrap up this weekly read? Thank you, Spirit. Got a few. I don't overthink my current situation, my friend. Make sure you're not doing that. Because as much as you are great at taking action and being a productive fire sign, you do get in your head occasionally. You have to be honest with yourself. Just another habit that, you know, we all have to try and wipe out. And then I have enough time, energy, and money for what I care most about. It's just realizing that regardless of how much more abundance you want to achieve moving forward, how much more in general you want to achieve, you have enough of, like it says, time, energy, and money. I know you'll have enough energy at the very least. And it also reminds you that whatever you want to focus on this week, whatever you want to give your time to, you can. But it's about making that list of priorities and figuring out who is going to get your valuable time and effort. And even money. And then everything happens for a reason. It just reminds you that everything you've gone through up until now, Aries, is happening for a reason. And you'll realize that, especially when you're feeling extra, extra abundant. I have that tattooed on my chest. Situations don't hurt, expectations do. Don't expect other people to be like you or to achieve as much as you do or to even be on your level as far as energy and, you know, your thought process and wavelength and way of being, because everyone's different. Expect all of which from yourself. You know, hold yourself to a certain standard. And yeah, of course, hold other people to standards too, out of respect for yourself. But don't expect everyone to accomplish or be like you. You're an individual, don't forget. So on that note, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to my wonderful channel and head on down below and do like this video and leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your situation. And don't forget to send me an email while you're down there about booking a personal reading. And I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. And bye, Aries.